Welcome to my channel.
And today we are going to unbox, review and test the toolkit. And this toolkit is from called a Coolcold. That's what it says. And this thing is actually more than 100 different kind of screw bits, so all in one kind of thing. I think it's about 115 in one or something like that. So I will open this thing up and we'll know what this thing is all about. So yeah, from front this box looks like so. They have them a small logo over there, and back nothing, just plain nice pretty small box. Yeah, actually box feels quite heavy. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's open this thing up real quick. And yeah, that's all you get in this box. The packing was very tight and nice. I really like the packing. Pretty brand new stuff. Well, let's take this bubble back packing off. And here we go. This is a back thing actually. That is actually 115 in one toolkit. We'll read that thing. But this is the front thing. And that's how this thing looks from front, as you can see that. So yeah, I'm zooming in. That's how this thing looks from front. A front casing. And yeah, from back it looks like this, and it has some tools there, and there is small manual over there. From front you got this latch over here, and it opens up from here, and you got this 150 bits. So yeah, let's check the bits, and you can see that over here there are these nice nickel plated bits over here. They are all magnetic. Now I wanted to open my Sony laptop, and that had very different kind of that plus screwdriver, which was very small. And I have previously 32 pieces of the toolkit, and I have one more toolkit, but it was not at all fitting in. Also my one of the hard drive had a different type of screw that was more like it was more like a star type of thing, and that was not opening up. Other hard drive did open, but one was very different, because all different kind of electronic comes with a different kind of screwdriver shape and stuff. So shape means minus, plus, or star, very different kind of. Maybe this is going to work for my laptop. This seems perfect for it. Small plus screwdriver. So I got over here now 115 bits, so of course some of them is going to fit over there. And you got over here these attachments, all different kind of attachments. I'm going to show everything practical, don't worry. Let me show one more, just for example. You can see that this is quite smaller than that. So you got all kind of attachment over there, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 type of different attachment. Then over here you can see that you got different kind of tools that looks more like my guitar plectrum. But it's not guitar plectrum, actually it is a tool to open those graphic cards and things. You just put between and you just open that up, for cell phones screens and stuff. That's where these kind of things gets used. So yeah, you got that tool kit also over there. It is not just screwdriver, but it is just for also for these other things such as opening screens and thing. Then you got this demagnetized, that's what it says, magnetized, demagnetized. Interesting. Let's go back and we'll check that out, what we get back over here. I really love this small toolkit. You can see that it's just small, but it's quite heavy, and it has everything. Okay, so this is the toolkit manual, and it says 15 in 1 toolkit, and it says details, and there are details down there. Plastic head of one piece. Okay, so over here you got all the instruction about what you are getting in it, and there you can see that the list is big. Well, back it is just empty, nothing there. Okay, so this thing seems also for mobile repairing kind of thing, pen drive repair and all that stuff. So they have gave you this thing over here to take the chips off, chips or small components off. So really nice stuff, good. Okay, this is one more tool, and I just bought it for actually screwdriver bit, so I can open everything I have over here. But we got some different kind of tools. We can do research on it, what it is all about, and can use it if we need that. Right now I don't need that really, but good, it has that. Then we got this screwdriver head over here. Okay, pretty nice and new and tidy stuff. Okay, there is one more thing over here. I think something is going to go over there and it's going to be more like a wrench kind of thing, maybe. Okay, this thing seems rotating pretty good. Okay, I'm keeping that over there too. And what else we got? We got the over here extender. You know, it is flexible extender over there, you know, so it becomes big and also flexible, you know. So if we want to do like this or you want to do like this, it works that way too. That fitting will go over there as well. Okay, pretty nice. And what else we got? We got actually this thing which actually goes over screens. If you want to remove the screens, for example, like this, and you can remove the screens and stuff. You can see that over here, for example. So that's what it is all about, and I think this is about that SIM card removal thing kind of things. So that's that. Yeah, and last and best, we got over here one more fitting to fit to our screwdriver. Well, and last remaining thing was this stuff. Okay, this was sitting and at the corner, so that's the last piece. Well, let's go for fitting now. Easy stuff, you know, everybody is going to use it for this kind of purpose mostly, you know. So you can see that just goes in, goes out real quick. Let's take something else too. You can see that that's pretty big. Who knows what that get used for? Yeah, some kind of screws are that big and different, weird. Yeah, you can see that over here, pretty nice. And they're all magnetic, so yeah, inside that seems iron and the nickel plating or steel kind of plating. I have these kind of beads before also, and they don't get rusted at all. Over here you can see that this particular fitting is over here, this section. I was actually doing something with my computer, you know. I want to take some parts, and there was that one screw which is behind the graphics card, you know. So this thing actually came in use for that. So before I didn't have that access, you know, but right now, because they have gave so many of bits, everything is working, you know. Once you use these bits, you see that there are actually markings for bits, you know, 0 point something something. So you just put perfectly over there, you know. So next time whatever bit you want, you can just check that out rather than putting everything randomly, you know. So you can get it nicely. You can see that it is smallest, then it is biggest. Next thing I want to show quick is this fitting over here. Let's do that real quick. You can see that magnetic, it gets done over here like so, and now it is extended. Once that thing is extended, you can put actually this thing and it becomes simply a flexible stuff. You can see that it's big now, it is flexible. You can do this way, you can do this way, and it's going to work. You can see that it's going to work this way. And you want to actually tight over here, this is your tightening mechanism over here. Let me tighten it a bit so it won't go off, you know. And over here also you have this tightening and losing thing, and then it works pretty good. Check this thing out. You just hold over here and you just do this thing, and yeah, that's working pretty good. Well, another thing I found inside this thing is the hidden thing. We don't want to actually rotate this thing like that. We just have to take it below, you know. That's how this mechanism is. See that? You just take it below and it comes off, and you can extend this thing like this, and you can see these latches over here. These actually gets latched on it. See that? You just press that below, you put in, you put it out, it fixed nicely. So I want to take this thing this much, last thing over here, so I can do that, and then we can put these all things over here, and it have become a big screwdriver now. Check this thing out. Once I have done doing that, I just put that in. I just take this below. You can see this thing below that actually hooks and unhooks, and once that is done, simply we are done with it. This is one more thing, but there is nothing over it, but we can just put this fittings over here. And I saw many places in this whole thing, and actually it is not fitting anywhere actually. So I don't know what this is going to use for. I think it is for that big wrench. Well, over here you can see that you got over here nice latch, so you can hook this thing somewhere, you know, if you wish to. So yeah, that was a small unboxing, review and test of 115-in-1 toolkit, and for your convenience I provided a link below in description for this exact toolkit, so you don't need to search anything. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.